Yandere Simulator as a game is so confusing to me because while it has potential, some of the rivals are just so problematic it's just so hard to overlook. And one of these rivals is none other than Hanako Yamada, or Senpai's sister. Hello everyone, welcome back to my series where I redesign different Yandere Simulator characters. This is part 2 of the series, but if you are interested in any other of my designs, I will be linking a playlist up here with all of my designs for you to look at. Originally, I was going to redesign Info-chan, but I got a suggestion to do Hanakoyamada, and I thought that was a wonderful idea because I think her character is interesting. Little confession here, I don't think that making Hanako a rival is a bad idea. Like, having a sister to Taro, like, kind of being like, ooh, Ayano's kind of dangerous, don't go out with her, is, like, fine, but the way that, like, she's written, that's the problem, because it's really weird. Also, a thing that I just found out recently about Hanako is that she's actually Nemesis from Mission Mode. And I think that I can make a pretty good redesign for Nemesis because at first glance, you could not tell that these are the same character. I would have never known, but I think that I can change that. So enough of an intro, let's get into talking about what I really wanted to change when looking at these designs. I don't think Hanako's design per se is bad, I just think the first blaring issue is that she is too childlike, which is where most of the weirdness about her character comes from. I think another weak spot of her design is just how bland she is. Like, I get she's supposed to be Taro's sister Taro's literally so bland, but that's another video. But I feel like she could just have so much more personality and it's just such a waste, you know? So the first thing that I really wanted to do with Hanako is make her pose more natural because the other one looks so forced and it was like overly cutesy, and I am an indulger in cute things, but I think it just like didn't work. So I made a different cutesy pose for her and I think it works so much better. In my little redesign AU, Hanako's character isn't as weird as her normal design, which is like overly obsessed with her brother in a very odd way. My character, on the other hand, she just cares about her brother's, safety and knows that Ayano was a threat due to all the past people who have gone missing or things that have happened to that are related to Taro before her week, so she's kind of aware. So she's like, hey, Taro, maybe you should stay away from this girl because I think she's dangerous. So in this case, I made her just a thoughtful sister and one that, cares about her brother instead of the childlike weird version that Alex made that is very, very sus, if you know what I'm saying. So Hanako's not in the final game as of now, and I really hope that her elimination method has something to do with befriending her, which I hope is the case. But if it's not, then in my world, it would be, because earning her trust would be very important for creating a relationship with Taro, because, you have to be friendly with the sister. Duh. Okay, so enough with her character because I feel like I could talk about that forever, but I just decided to, add some pops of red because that is something that I thought worked and it would also match nicely with her Nemesis design. If you weren't here for my last episode, that's okay, I just gave her a more accurate high school uniform and I also think it works better, just the navy always works better than that brash white that Alex tends to use. I also wanted to repeat the brown in her shoes somewhere else, so I gave her hair a more brown tone instead of gray because, I just feel like it adds interest and makes it more accurate, it's just so beautiful. I love brown. Oh, also, just a tip on character design, this doesn't really have to do with Hanako, but, repeating colors is very important. You don't want to have, a single, if I just had, a single green accessory on Hanako, it would look weird. So you just want to keep everything cohesive and look nice, So this is the final design for Hanako. Normally it's school and she's so cute. I made her adorable and I just really wanted to make sure that the design that I chose is consistent with Nemesis because I feel that the OGs did not do this well. You literally cannot tell that they are the same person at all. So now that we've finished Hanako, let's take a look at what I really wanted to change with Nemesis. So by just taking a look at her design, like I was saying, you can't tell that she's the same person. First of all, the hair. Hanako's hair would not fall like that. Unless she got some kind of emo haircut, that would not work. Other than that, I don't have any large, problems with her design. Other than the fact that she's so emotionless, I think that Hanako would be more angry with Ayano. Because as of now, Nemesis kind of just looks like a reskinned Ayano, which doesn't make any sense for Hanako's character. So obviously the first thing that I really wanted to change was Hanako's body type, or in this case, Nemesis. Well, I changed it for both of them. But you know, like, she's supposed to be like a freshman in high school. Why does she have that body? She's also acts like a child. Like, I don't understand what Alex was thinking when he designed her. Like, what? I originally had a really hard time gauging how long to make Nemesis's hair because the pigtails are just hard for me to gauge their length. But if you think about it, Hanako has pretty long hair because look how long those pigtails are. So I really wanted to, like, you know, make her hair long but also keep this grungy look. So I kind of made it shorter in the front with it kind of traveling down the back. The backstory on Nemesis isn't really known in how, like, Hanako, like, became Nemesis. But in my little story in my head, I would like to believe that Hanako became Nemesis after the main game is over, after the 10 weeks. And she kind of came to the realization that everything that has happened at her school and to her brother is all due to Ayano. So it became like her goal to kind of eliminate Ayano and make her life as hard as possible to kind of show her what she has done to everyone. And by me making her a more vengeful character rather than emotionless, it makes her less of an Ayano clone and kind of more her own entity. And here are our two final designs. And here are the final designs next to their canon designs, and I must say, I think I did a pretty good job redesigning them. They definitely do look like the same person now, I think, so I definitely helped with that. And I also just wanted to make them normal characters, unlike the weird sister trope that Alex wanted to write, which I don't like, obviously. I also just think they're so cute. Like, Hanako? Oh my god. Her design that I made, oh, so cute. And like, I just tried to keep the Nemesis grungy, but she's also like awesome, which I love. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching my video and supporting me. We hit 100 subscribers? Isn't that crazy? And hey, if you have any suggestions for which character you want to see next, I would love to know. So please let me know down in the comment section below. I was thinking of doing probably Ayano, Taro, and like I said in the last video, Info-chan, because I just think that they could use some work, but they also have potential, which is great. But of course, if you have any other suggestions, let me know. And with that, I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll see you next time.